Hello and welcome to episode 26 of these here RPG tutorials. Sorry, it's been a week. I got real sick plus the holiday and it just didn't really work out. I don't know if anybody got this real recent COVID, but it kind of sucks again, so, be a bit weary on this one. Um that's my public service announcement, but that, talk to your doctor, blah blah blah. All right. So quick reminder, please like, subscribe, comment. It really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. Today we're going to deal with Hero EXP and leveling. First, we're going to actually fix the projectiles to run in line. I said it was a simple fix. I'm going to show the simple fix. It's no big deal, but we're going to do that because it was bothering me while I was messing around with it. Then we're going to add the variables for the XP. We'll have 3 of them. The way I do it, there's actually like 10 different ways to do XP. So we're going to do a cumulative EXP, which means that we keep track of how much XP total that we've gained. And then we're going to have 2 other variables that deal with the beginning of the level, which is also the end of the previous level, and the goal to get to for the next level. So I'll be doing it in 3 variables. You can reset your XP each level. That makes it hard for keeping track of exactly how much experience you've gained. So if you ever rebalance the leveling, you're kind of stuck with that level, which is not always a bad thing, but I just kind of wanted to mention it so that you guys would know. And there's other ways to do it too, but the style that I'm going to go is what I explained. Then we're going to add some functions, one for the level up itself, one for checking if we level up, and then one for getting an experience for a specific level. We're not going to get a super, developed function my brain's not working. Not gonna be a super developed algorithm for it, but it'll get you started, and you guys can develop it your own. And then we'll get the pipeline in there, and we'll run it. So it shouldn't be a super long episode, I hope. But we'll jump in. So I made sure the text got bigger this time. Sorry about that last time. I'm great about getting that at times. I apologize. All right. So first things first, in unit, we are gonna add 3 ints, like I mentioned. We're gonna add exp. And you could do this in your stat pack if you prefer, but in this case, I like to keep these separate for some reason. I always keep them separate. I'm not remembering why right now, but because I always keep it separate, I figure we'll just continue to keep it separate. Sometimes the past is smarter than the present, and you need to listen to it. So I'm gonna stick to that, although I can't off the top of my head remember why I do this here instead of my stat packs, but. All right, so we have EXP, next level EXP, and previous level XP. Okay, previous level won't really be used today, but we are going to set it up so that it's there. But it'll be used to create your experience bar, because next level EXP minus previous level EXP is the beginning of the bar, and then you're going to have next level itself be the bar, and then EXP will fill that bar from there. So the reason that I'm going to set this up is for the display later, which we are not going to get to today. Okay. Down in our constructor, we're going to set all of those to 0. So exp equals 0. Sorry, had to cough. If I pause like that, that's what's happening. I still have not cleared my lungs from getting sick again. Super not fun, but all right, next level exp equals 0. Previous level exp equals 0. Super simple. Nothing special there. But yeah. All right, we are now going to go through and add some functions. The functions that we're going to add are very simple. So first off is going to be add exp. Very simple function. So public virtual void add exp. And then that is going to take in int value, or you can take in, let's do it better. Let's do it one better. Object info. And then in here, sorry, couldn't get that one out. Couldn't get that one muted. Apologies. We have exp plus equals It's going to be int. We'll convert to int actually. Levels dot convert to int. Info, and then we're gonna check if leveled up, which we don't have yet, so let's add that one next. Public virtual void. You can do a bool here. Just depends on how you're gonna use it. Check if leveled. I'm not gonna use it as a bool, so I'm not gonna set it as a bool. But if you want to make it as a relatively normal decision, I'm just gonna call check if leveled because that's gonna call everything within it. And then in here, we're going to say if exp greater than equal to next level exp, then we're going to level up. So we'll create that function next. Element of L goes here. Public virtual void level up. I forgot to do the projectile, so I'm going to stop in just a second and do that. But we'll call level up here. And then in level up, we will obviously add a level because we leveled. Level plus plus. We will set previous exp to the next level exp, and we will say next level exp equals, and then now we need another function for check level experience exp. And the reason I do it here as check is because I like to keep these together. So it could be get, but I like to keep them together. So I name it a little different here. Check level. Sorry. Good old coughs. Okay, check level exp. Now, the crazy part is I actually stopped being sick over a week ago. Check level, and then we need to pass in the level int level. And then in here, we're going to say int next level 0. You could do all of this in one line if you wanted to, but there's a good chance that we make this more complicated later, so I'm not going to. I'm going to do it in different. This is not a void. So this is, we need to return the experience here. Okay, next level, we're going to do just 2 times level plus an int for math.pow. This is going to speed it up a bit. You can do a step function. A lot of people do step functions here, but you don't have to. So 2, and that's going to be raised to 1.0 f plus level times 0.1. So what that's going to do is it's going to create a bigger and bigger exponent that doubles. So this will grow more and more. This is probably not a fast enough multiplier. We could probably go much higher, like a 2 here or something. But it's going to have a little bit of weird stuff at the beginning also, because the first level is going to say it's 4 because you're going to get 2 here and 2 here. But you want to perfect it, you perfect it the way you want it. This is just a kind of an idea of how to get started with it. There's step functions you can do. There's logarithmic functions if you want it to go up fast and then slow. If you want it to continue going up really fast, continue with exponential, which is what we have here. You can do lots of things. You can do a mixture. You can do a step function, and you can do exponential or logarithmic, or you can do whatever you want here. This is just a good starting point. Feel free to play around with it and get a good idea of what you want. So we have that level up function that we need to finish out now that we can. There we go. Level up is check level experience, and then that's going to be level. That gets put into there, and that should do for the, oh no, we have to set our base stats. Okay, we will have to edit those also. All right, that's the base there. We have to do the pipeline still, but that's most of our functions. I think that's actually all of our functions. let's go and quickly, before I forget again, do the projectiles. So projectiles are super easy to get to go in line. And I should have done this before, but here's our projectile code controlling the projectile. We just need to not do any mob updates or hero updates while there's a projectile on the screen. So all we have to do is wrap that around. Sorry, I had to cough. And then here we're just going to say projectiles.count. Very, very simple. That'll keep them in line. We're good there. Could you do something more complicated? Of course you could, but this is going to suffice for what we're trying to do. Now, I mentioned the set stats. So let's take a look at that. So let's go to our mage here, and we set the base stats. We know that there's a level, so I'm going to actually tab these over. I don't usually do this kind of stuff, but it makes it easier for you guys to see it. So I'm going to do it this time, even though it's not I don't normally put tabs in my work. But we're going to say this is going to be plus space, and then we're going to say level, hold on, level -1, so we don't get anything special on level, and then times, and then in this case, strength for the mage will do like a 0.5f. We're going to copy paste this down so we can kind of keep track of it. So like spirit, probably do like a 1.5. And then we'll do like a 2 for int. We'll do like a, let me look at what I actually did here. I did a 2.5 here. 0.5. And then we do like 0.5, 0.75, and 1.25. Did here for stamina. Okay. So just to be clear, we have 4 stats. We have 6, 7 total stats that we're adding. So when we do the warrior, we're going to make sure that that's what we do. So I'm going to grab this here. We will do the same thing. Oops. Okay, so warrior probably 2 strength every level, 2 stam. Pick up agility each level. Pick up a dexterity each level. And then probably half an into spirit. I think that's 7. It is. Okay, good. Now, here's a trick I do for mob scaling. We have our imp. We might as well scale him too. So we actually did do all of this work for the imp. So we're going to have to... Oh, we did. Look at there. Gave him warrior stats. Okay. Let me look at what I had for mine so that it match him up. So this is just less. You can make your mobs the same as your character if you want per level, but you won't feel like you're getting any stronger. Some people like to feel like they're getting stronger. So what I would recommend is considering, it doesn't mean you have to do it, but consider just giving your mobs a little less stats. So for instance, we gave 7 stats to our characters. A way to give some slight scaling is to maybe give your mobs 6 stats. So there are 6 stats. So for right now, let's just, I mean, this is not good imp stats. I understand that, but let's just give him 6 stats. What that does is now every level you get slightly stronger than what you're fighting. And that can feel very good in a game. If you choose not to agree with that, that's fine. Do it your own way. But that is something that just kind of gives you that slight edge. Gives you a little bit of fun. For testing purposes, we're going to save the fireball also. Okay, that gives us All right, so starting values for strength is 1, stamina 3, agility 2, dexterity 2, and 3, spirit 3. Those are also a little lower. So it just allows you to feel like you're not fighting a mob that's exactly equal to you right off the bat. You don't really want that anyway. And then the scaling, you scale a little faster. Okay, cool. We have our base stats put in. If we come back to our unit, you'll see that we are setting our base stats. And then you'll say, well, what about those stats we put in the character screen? Yep, I don't have those in yet. I'm going to have to deal with that another time. They're not separated out properly, and it's something that we're going to have to deal with in the future. Also, I'd like to allow you to place your own stats as well, but that's here nor there. We'll get there. This is the fastest way that I can get to having an actual level up. So the next thing we want to do is when we take damage, or when our mobs take damage, really anything, and something dies, then what we want to do is we want to add experience to the thing that kills it. In this case, it should be us. Oh, as always. Sorry about the cough. All right, attacker. So that's the guy killing. Dot add exp. And we don't have get exp yet, so we'll have to make get exp. Give me a second. That put in. It's just a super simple one right now. Public virtual int get exp, and then here we're gonna say return level times 2. Oops, not capital level 1, not reference. That's weird. Return level lowercase times 2. So right now the mobs will give you 2 experience because they're all level 1. If they were level 2, they'd give you 4. So on and so forth. You can make this function much more specific. That is what I'm going with for right now. And then down here in take damage, we will say get exp. Okay, so when something dies, exp is given. When exp is given, we call get exp get. We call add exp. Sorry, with get exp from the mob, which will check the level every time experience is gained. When we check the level, we will check the experience versus what we're looking for. If we do, we level up. If we level up, then we come through, we add the level, we update our other experience values, and we set the stats. So that is what we're doing. That is how we level up. That's our entire process there. We set the base stats. I think we're good to test this now. So let's give it a shot. So first things first, when we kill something, we want a breakpoint there, just to make sure it's getting in there. So let's start here, and we'll just we hit him, hit him, hit him. Hopefully he dies soon. There we go. I guess we have to hit things a little too much. Damage is only 3. That's probably a little bit off, but that's okay. So we got there. It died. We got there. Obviously need to balance our damage a little bit. We'll probably ramp that up just for testing purposes. Okay, let's walk it through. So we're going to add exp. Expect this to be a 2. It is. Then we go to check if leveled. Good. I'm going to check here. This should be a 4. It is not, which means that we have not set that, so we forgot that. Okay, we're going to deal with our damage real fast. Make sure that I'm trying to remember. There we go. We just set it to 3. So how about we do like 3 plus strength right now. STRENRENGTH, right? Strength. Right here. Yep. Okay. So that'll help us a little on that. We don't set so here we should just use check level exp. Level. That'll fix that. All right. We're still going to be here because we need to see this properly. There we go. Go in. All right, killed it. That is supposed to be a 4. This is supposed to be a 2. We should not get in here. Good. Kill another one. All right, we got in here this time. This is a 4. This is a 4. That's good. Level up. We're gonna just let it go through. Level 2, good. Previous level's 4. Next level should be 6. That is correct. We've done all that. Go to our base stats. This is a warrior, I believe. So we're gonna go right here. So we expect this to be a 7 for strength. I'm gonna get the bottom. Stats. Strength 7. We expect a 9 for stamina. You're getting that. All right, so that is a level up. Our character is now level 2. I know we don't have displays for everything, but we have the functionality for everything. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you made this far, please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. If you have friends that might think this is interesting, please let them know. Really does help me out. Sorry for the delay on this one. Getting sick sucks, and then the holidays kind of run into it. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.